We are very blessed to have Nikhilanand Bhaye here, and he will be giving us a speech. So if we can have everyone seated after taking prasad and arti, and just remain silent. Radhe Radhe.
Sheets there. बोलो लाडली लाल की, श्रीमत सद्गुरु सरकार की. Tonight we'll be singing a song about Shri Krishna's appearance in this world, which has been revealed by Jagadguru Shri Kripalu Maharaj. So I'll begin with a vandana, and after that we'll be singing this together, and I'll explain some of the lines as we go through it. Mannatha Shri Jagannatho Madguru Shri Jagadguru Madatma Sarvabhutatma Tasmai Shri Gurave Namah. Vande Navghana Shyamam Kausheyavasasam Sanandam Sundaram Shuddham Shri Krishnam Prakrite Param. Aho Chitram Aho Chitram Vande Tat Prema Bandhanam Yad Baddham Muktidam Muktam Brahma Krida Bhrigi Kritam Yo Brahmanam Vidadhati Purvam Yo Vai Vedanscha Prahinoti Tasmai Tagmungha Devamatma Buddhi Prakasham Mumukshurvai sharanamaham prapadye. The divine souls will be chanting from Prem Ras Madira by Jagadguru Shri Kripalu Ji Maharaj, Shri Krishna Bal Leela Madhuri, pad number 4. And it'll be displayed on the screen as well so that you can follow along. So let us sing the first line and then we'll discuss some of the philosophy. Bhaye Aaju Anand Nand ke
Bhaye Aaju Anand
Such an amazing thing. Today is Nand Mahotsav. We celebrated Janmashtmi yesterday. So Nand Mahotsav means Krishna appeared at midnight. So all the Brajwasis didn't know about it then, right? That all happened privately for Yashoda Maiya, Nanda Baba, Vasudev, Devaki. The next day everybody came to know about it. So for everybody else, the next day was Krishna's birthday. So they all came to celebrate at the home of Nanda Baba and Yashoda. Of course, we're celebrating Janmashtami again tomorrow. That's okay. We have 2 Janmashtamis, 2 Nanda Mahotsavs. It's good for us. We get more benefit. But today, let us think about the Nanda Mahotsav, the celebration that took place in the home of Nanda Baba on that day. So Brahma is exclaiming that something amazing happened. A son has been born in the house of Nanda Baba, but not just any son. The very form of Anand has appeared as the son of Nanda Baba and Yashoda. We feel happy when we have a son or daughter born to us, but our children are not the form of Satchit Anand like Shri Krishna. Our children's bodies are made, they're actually formed in the womb of the mother. So they're made of the 5 elements of this universe: space, air, fire, water, earth. And our body has all the material limitations and faults that every Maic thing has. So although out of attachment we feel happy when a child is born to us, but this is an entirely different situation. This is happiness personified, coming in the home of Nanda and Yashoda. In the next line, Shri Kripalu Maharaj, in the words of Brahma, elaborates further. Brahma Satchidananda Rupadhari Prakatyo Ananda Kand. Shri Krishna, in fact, his very name is defined as Krishi Shabdo Sattartho Anashchanandavachakah Satta Swanandayor Yoga Chit Param Brahma Dhiyate Chit Param Brahma Chocyate. Brihad Gautamiya Tantra says that Krishna, that name, means Satchit Ananda Brahm. Ved says the same thing. Tamekam Govindam Satchidananda Vigraham. Gopal Purvatapani Upanishad says that Shri Krishna's Vigraha, his body itself, is made of Satchit Anand. Everything we know and see in this world is made of the matter and energy of this universe. But Shri Krishna's body is not made of the matter of this world. Imagine if happiness was something you could go to the store and purchase. Imagine that you could just go to Walmart and say, I need 1 gallon of divine bliss. Or I need 1 kg of divine bliss. As if it was a real thing that you could drink or hold in your hands. An actual physical thing. That doesn't exist in this world, right? In this world, we try to experience happiness by loving someone or something, but the thing itself is not actual happiness. It's not substantially happiness. We try to experience happiness. The thing is not happiness. However, when it comes to God, He is happiness. So that idea of getting our hands on substantial happiness, that's what Nanda Baba did. We don't know how did he earn such great merit that bliss personified appeared in his home as his own son. It's beyond imagination. But that's what has happened. Supreme Brahm, Shri Krishna, yato va imani bhutani jayante yena jatani jivanti yat prayantyabhisam vishanti tad Brahma. Taittiriya Upanishad says that Brahm, Shri Krishna, the whole universe came out of him. The whole universe right now is established in him, and it will all merge, dissolve back into him at the time of Pralaya. All the souls came out of him when he did Srishti. All the souls are currently supported by his grace, and all the souls who aren't God realized will again merge into him during Pralaya. That is Supreme Brahm, Shri Krishna, and he is Satchit Anand. Anand means bliss. Sat means perfect, like the real thing. Like I said, you go to the store, you buy a pound of bliss, or you buy a gallon of bliss. Sat, it's the real thing. It's not just based on our imagined experience of a thing. It's not based upon our attachment to a thing. In this world, is your neighbor so happy when your daughter comes back from college? She's been, maybe she's going to college in California, and after 6 months, she came back and visited you. You're so happy, you're over the moon. Is your neighbor that happy? Why not? Same girl. If there's happiness in a person, everybody should be getting the same amount of happiness. Your neighbor should be as happy as you are to see your daughter. But they're not. They might put on a good act to make you feel happy. But they're not excited. They'll be excited when their child comes home. Why? Because they're not attached to your child, they're attached to their child. And same for you. You're attached to your child, so you get that much happiness when you meet them, and that you feel that much separation when you're away from them. But you're not attached to your neighbor's child, so you don't feel separation from them, and you don't feel that happy when they come home either. But you behave in a happy way to make them feel good. This idea of there's no happiness in anyone or anything in this world, this is a basic spiritual principle that helps us understand why we get happiness from some things in this world, but it's inconsistent. It's based on our thinking. Other people who don't share the same thinking don't get the same happiness from the same thing. And then if our thinking changes, we don't even get the same happiness from the same thing. Imagine that. The very thing that's giving us happiness, a certain amount of happiness, 1 minute, we start getting bored with it because our mind gets a little accustomed to it. So the desire to get that thing is not as strong. Therefore, the happiness starts reducing. Thus, the happiness of this world is not a fact. It is not sat. It is based upon our thinking. And it is unstable, constantly varying, and even coming to an end. The very thing that gives you happiness 1 minute can give you unhappiness the next minute. If your favorite food is chola bhatura, then, okay, you get 1 plate of chola bhatura with that much chola, 2 big bhaturas, you eat that, you feel like, that was good. I think I can put back another one of those. So you get another plate, another 2 big bhaturas, By the end of that plate, you're trying to make room in here, taking long breaths. So by the end of that second plate, you're not enjoying it as much as the first plate. Now, if someone brings you a third plate and makes you eat it, now that same chola bhatura is going to make you unhappy. The very same thing that was making you happy. You see it with kids. Kids, if let's say 2 boys, 2 girls, maybe 6, 7 years old, 8, 9 years old, they want to play together. Okay, so they have a play date, or maybe they even have a sleepover. When those 2 kids have been, although they're best friends, but when they've been playing together for 10, 12 hours straight, what happens? They start fighting. The very person who was making them so happy now is making them unhappy. Everything they're squabbling about. This is the nature of the world. This is why the happiness of this world is asat. But the Anand, which is God himself, that is sat. And it is also chit. In this line it says Sat Chit Anand, Brahma Satchidanand. We've all heard that phrase, that God is Sat Chit Anand. Chit means Chetan, alive. The material and energy of this universe is actually part of Maya Shakti, the material energy, which is a non-sentient energy. It's a non-living energy. Whatever is alive in this world has a soul. The soul is the living entity that gives life to this body, but the body itself is not alive. It behaves like a living thing as long as the soul is there. But when the soul leaves, it returns to its originality, which is mitti. It's just insentient energy, matter. But divine substance is Chetan. Shri Krishna's body is also real Anand, which is alive. His body is not separate from him. So the divine bliss goes on multiplying every moment because it's Chetan. Moment to moment it keeps increasing. So that Shri Krishna, who himself is Anand, that Anand is Sat, that Anand is Chit, and that is none other than Shri Krishna. He is Brahm, and he has appeared in the home of Nanda Baba and Yashoda. So you can imagine in this material world where everything is temporary and faulty, the supreme perfect personality, Supreme Brahm Shri Krishna, he has taken the form of a newborn baby in this world. Such an amazing thing that has happened. He appeared. Bhaye in this case doesn't mean he was born, because how would his divine Satchidanand body be formed in the womb of any person in this world? He appeared. He's Supreme God. He's everywhere. He's had his body since eternity. He makes that body visible in Braj, in the home of Yashoda and Nanda Baba. But everybody understands that although all Brajwasis are divine saints, but they're not consciously thinking of Krishna's godliness. Because there's no ras in his godliness. There's no ras in his Aishwarya. Therefore, they don't focus on the point that he's Supreme God. They focus on the point that he is divine love. He is Anand, and the essence of Anand is Prem. And that Prem has taken the form of a beautiful baby boy in the home of Nanda and Yashoda. So this is the first line, Prakatyo Anandakand. He's not just Anand, he's the very source of Anand. Not like Krishna is filled up with Anand, like we say Anandamay. No, he himself is the Anand. He's the absolute source of Anand. And that Shri Krishna prakatyo rupadhari, taking the form of a beautiful baby boy, he has appeared in the home of Nand and Yashoda. So let us sing this line and then we'll understand further ahead. Bhaye Aaju Anand Nand ke
Bhaye Aaju Anand Nand ke
Brahma Satchidanand Rupa Dhari Brahma Satchidanand Rupa Dhari Brahma Satchidanand Rupa Dhari prakatyo Anand Kand Nand ke
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 Bhaye Aaju Anand 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 Nand ke
Jagadguru Shri Kripalu Maharaj goes on to explain something about the scene that day. Now, there are big personalities who are excited by Shri Krishna's appearance in this world. We have also been around this type of scene before because we've lived infinite past lifetimes. So it would have happened that we would have been there when such a celebration was going on. Shri Krishna's birthday, Shri Ram's birthday, Radharani's birthday. But in all of these cases, we wouldn't have recognized the real divinity of what was happening. Because his body is Satchit Anand, but our eyes are not, and our mind is not. So how will we process that? We can't. We see his divine bliss personified body, and we take it to be a material thing. It's amazing that he appears in this world and makes himself visible to us. So we can see him even though we're not qualified to recognize him. We see his presence, we see his form, but we don't realize that he's different from all the other people we're seeing. We think, oh yeah, he's a charming baby boy. That's it. We don't actually realize it. Just by looking at him, we don't realize this is Supreme God who's come in this world, and we're celebrating his birthday. So maybe someone we accepted to be a divine saint, like maybe Durvasa ji was there, and he told us, you know, this is Krishna, Supreme God Krishna, worshipped by the whole world. This is him. Then we would say, okay, Durvasa ji is saying, so I have to believe him. But then again, our mind would say, but if I saw God face to face, wouldn't I feel something? Wouldn't I recognize something? How could it be that I'm seeing God face to face and he looks like an ordinary boy to me? Our mind wouldn't be able to accept it even, that we're looking right at God. This is why during that time in all of Braj was all divine personalities. Aho bhagyam Nanda Gopa Brajaukasam Yan Mitram Paramanandam Purnam Brahma Sanatanam. In the Bhagavatam, Brahma praises the Gwalbals, saying that these are not ordinary boys, these are Krishna, these are the eternal friends of Supreme God who have come here to do leelas with him in Braj. Same with gopis, same with Mother Yashoda and Nanda Baba. All of Braj was populated with those who have divine senses and a divine mind, so they could recognize Shri Krishna. But their level was higher than recognizing him. Having recognized him and known that he is God, they went beyond that and they loved him. And when you love Krishna, you forget he's God. This is the level of the Brajwasis. They went beyond merely knowing him and they loved him. Now, we'll hear about some of the great divine personalities that came to celebrate Shri Krishna's birthday. But here, first of all, Shri Maharaj is referencing Deva Vrind. In our Brahmand, in this material planetary system where we live, there are some higher personalities who are like us in that they're under Maya, but they're more sattvic than we are. And they are a part of the administration, spiritual government of this planetary system that we reside in. They're called the Devtas, like Indra, Vayudev, Agnidev. These are all material powers, great material powers, but nonetheless Mayic powers. They're also not qualified to see and recognize and experience Shri Krishna directly. But they're higher than we are. So they know that you can say, they know that their boss has come. Their employees, they're part of the spiritual administration of this Brahman, and you can say their boss is Brahma. Brahma is the one who completes the Srishti of this Brahman, but Brahma's boss is Vishnu of this Brahman. And Vishnu of this Brahman is Ansh of Mahavishnu of Vaikuntha abode. And Mahavishnu is Ansh of Shri Krishna. Yasyaikani shwasita kalamathavalambhya jivanti loma vilaja jagadandanatha Vishnur mahan sa iha yasya kala vishesho Govindamadi purusham tamaham bhajami. Brahma Samhita. Shri Krishna's small part of his personality is Mahavishnu, who is the Lord of uncountable Brahman. Sa ek eveshwarah narayano khila brahmandadhipati re konsha. Radhikopanishad says that Supreme God, Shri Krishna, is one ansh, one small part of his personality, or he himself reveals one small part of his almightiness as Mahavishnu. And as Mahavishnu, he manages infinite planetary systems in the endless, unlimited galaxies of this endless universe. So imagine the power of Mahavishnu, and he is one ansh of Shri Krishna. So that Shri Krishna, Vishnu of this Brahmand, is ansh of Krishna's ansh. That's how powerful, that's how great Shri Krishna is. So these devtas, basically it's the boss of their boss's boss who's come to visit their Brahmand. Like, we have local leaders in our local government. Then you have state level leaders, senators. You have federal leaders. You have the president. So imagine if the president comes and visits the locality, all the local people involved in governance, they get excited. The president's coming, the president's coming. Something like that, these devtas are excited. The boss of my boss's boss, our supreme source of even our power, even though we only have Mayic power, but still all the power we receive is from Shri Krishna. He's coming and visiting our little Brahmand, where we have one small role in helping with the administration. They also got excited. So Deva Vrinda Dundubhi Bajavat. Dundubhi are these big loud drums. I don't know, it's a celestial thing, so I don't know what it sounds like. We've all been to Swarg, but we don't have those memories. But in this world, you would have seen, those of you who have been to celebrations in Shri Kripalu Dham, you see sometimes on the big celebrations like Shri Maharaj's 100th birth anniversary, we had big, huge drums with, many of them and all being played in synchronicity. How loud that sounds and how it brings the importance of the situation. So I can imagine that the Dundubhi of the celestial gods must be even more powerful than that. So to celebrate Shri Krishna's birthday, they're all beating these Dundubhi. And Kahi Kahi Jai Braj Chand, saying that Krishna is the moon of Braj and saying his Jaikars. Just praising him, showing their appreciation for Krishna, that he has come to grace the very earth where they are living, or where they are the devtas. So these devatas also came and they're celebrating Shri Krishna's appearance. Bhaye Aaju Anand Nand ke bajāvat Deva Vrinda Dundubhi Bajavat Deva Vrinda Dundubhi Bajavat Kahin jaya braj chand nand ke
braj chand nand ke
kahi jay 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 braj chand nand ke
deva vrinda Dundubhi bajavat
Deva vrinda Dundubhi bajavat
Deva vrinda Dundubhi bajavat
Deva vrinda Dundubhi bajavat
kahi jay braj chand nand ke
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 Bhaye Aaju Anand Nand ke
Bhaye Aaju Anand Chand ke
Bhaye Aaju Anand Nand के
भये आजू आनंद नंद के।
Now, there are whole sections of the Vedas that are meant to be chanted at these festive occasions to add to the auspiciousness of the occasion. Now, who better than Brahma himself to come and chant these Vedic mantras? The Vedas were given by Shri Krishna in a divine way, not taught, but just the knowledge was transferred into Brahma's mind by Shri Krishna before Brahma even did the Srishti of this Brahman. So who knows Vedas better than Brahma? With Shri Krishna's grace, Brahma was able to understand Vedas as well. So our Brahma of this Brahman, who occupies the top, the Satyalok, the topmost abode of Swarg, he is also very excited. Now he has a divine mind. Not like other Devtas, Brahma has a divine mind. So he knows who is Shri Krishna. He can experience the bliss of Shri Krishna. So he also feels that I want to do some seva to Shri Krishna. He has appeared in this Brahmand, the one where I'm one of the three governors, Brahma, Vishnu, Shankar of this Brahmand. So what can I do to express my joy that the very form of divine bliss, Shri Krishna, has appeared in my Brahmand in order to do beautiful childhood leelas, growing up like a baby boy. He's doing such heart enticing leelas. He's come in my Brahman to do that. How can I just show my gratitude and my joy? So he came and he was reciting these verses of the Vedas that are recited on these occasions. So Mangalagan Karat Brahmadika Gai Chari Shruti Chand, singing these beautiful verses from the four Vedas. Brahma came and tried to express his joy and add to the auspiciousness of the occasion. Bhaye Aaju Anand Nand ke
Bhaye Aaju Anand Nand ke
Mangal Gan Karat Brahmadika गान करत ब्रह्मादिक
मंगल गान करत ब्रह्मादिक
चारी श्रुति छंद नंद के
गाई चार श्रुति छंद नंद के
गाई chari shruti chand nand ke
गाई चारी श्रुति छंद नंद के
गाई चारि श्रुति छंद नंद के
गाई चारी श्रुति छंद नंद के
मंगल गान करत ब्रह्मादिक
मंगल गान करत ब्रह्मादिक
मंगल गान करत ब्रह्मादिक
मंगल गान करत ब्रह्मादिक
गाई चारि श्रुति छंद नंद के
गाई चारी श्रुति छंद नंद के
गाई चारि श्रुति छंद नंद के
गाई चारी श्रुति छंद नंद के
कही कही जय ब्रज चंद नंद के
कही जय जय ब्रज चंद नंद के
भये आजु आनंद 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 नंद के.
Now, some more divine personalities have come. When the supreme power descends in one Brahman, then all the divine personalities get excited. So Naradji and Sharad means Varni, means Saraswati. So Naradji and Saraswati are known as the greatest personalities when it comes to knowledge and being able to express knowledge about certain things or being able to explain something. So Narad, Sharad, Gyan Visharad, Bhagya Sarahat Nand. They're there at this occasion and they're just singing about the greatness of Nanda Baba's luck or his fortune or whatever he did to earn Shri Krishna as his divine son. Hot Kripalu Sukrit Yashumati Lakhi Varni Hu Varni Band. So in the end, seeing Yashoda Maiya and Nanda Baba, that Yashoda Maiya is holding that, we say for kids in this world, that bundle of joy, right? For your little kid, oh, he's my bundle of joy. But like I said, that's according to our own attachment. Krishna literally is a bundle of joy, bundle of divine love. And Yashoda Maiya is his mother. He is holding on to her. She is holding him to her chest. He is looking into her eyes. Who can understand? So Varni hu Varni Band. Saraswati Mata, whose Varni is the greatest, that she's called Varni. She can understand and explain anything. Her mind also froze up. She couldn't say anything more. How to explain how lucky Mother Yashoda is? She didn't even try. She said, there's nothing I can say unless you experience Shri Krishna's love for yourself. You can't even understand how lucky Mother Yashoda is. So this was the scene that day with all Devtas, Brahma, Naradji, Saraswati. In addition to this, in other explanations, Shri Maharajji has also told that Shankarji came to have darshan of Shri Krishna. All the divine personalities either came overtly or in disguise that day to have darshan of Shri Krishna. And then, of course, for the entire time Shri Krishna was in Braj, they kept coming so that they can drink more and more of the ras of his divine leelas, which was the very point of his taking avatar, was to come here on this earth and reveal those leelas, so those qualified divine personalities could directly experience it. And so those of us who were not yet qualified to meet Shri Krishna, we can become qualified by meditating on those leelas, because by doing that we purify our heart, and when the heart is fully purified, we'll also attain the status of the divine Brajwasis who get to directly experience the ras of such leelas of Shri Krishna. Bhaye Aaju Anand Nand ke
Bhaye Aaju Anand Nand ke
Narad Sharad Gyan Visharad
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 Bhagya Sarahat Nand Nand ke
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 Narad Sharad Gyan Visharad
Narad Sharad Gyan Visharad
Narad Sharad Gyan Visharad
Narad Sharad Gyan Visharad
Bhagya Sarahat Nand Nand ke
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 Aaju Aaju भये आजू आनंद नंद के
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 होत कृपालु सुकृत यशुमति लखी
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 वाणी हूँ वाणी बंद नंद के
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 होत कृपालु सुकृत यशुमति लखी
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 वाणी हूँ वाणी बंद नंद के
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 भये आजू आनंद 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 नंद ki.
One final note, Shri Kripalu Maharaj has put a secret in this last line by using the word Sukrit. Sukrit means punya. In Ved, all the different types of pap and punya are described. How you can accrue bad karma by doing wrong things against the teachings of Vedas, and how you can accrue punya by doing good karma according to the teachings of Vedas. So Ved tells the rules and also what are the punishments and rewards for doing pap or punya. So here punya is being referred to. But the reason that Varni Bandh, why Saraswati Mata cannot express the greatness of Yashomati's Sukriti is that she can't understand it. Because there is no such punya described in Vedas that could result in getting Krishna as your son. So what is being expressed here is Krishna's extreme kindness and graciousness on the souls, that he says even though technically there's nothing you should be able to do to earn that type of love from him, that type of relationship with him, yet he gives it anyways. It's his nature to become yours. So he has become Yashoda Maiya's. All the others, Brahma, Shankar, all these devatas, they've come out of formality, meaning in a formal way to express their joy that Krishna has come in their Brahmand. But Mother Yashoda is beyond that, far beyond that. Krishna came as her own son. So you don't do your son's arti. You don't sing Vedic mantras to celebrate your son. You just hug him, you love him, and he loves you back. So Shri Krishna's love is so deep with Mother Yashoda that there's nothing between them. There's no formality. So there is no such punya described in Vedas that could result in a soul attaining that, and yet Krishna is ready to give that relationship to any soul who loves him like Mother Yashoda does, or Gwalbals do, or Gopis do. So this is why Saraswati Mata couldn't describe the punya, the sukriti of Mother Yashoda, because there's no such punya described in Vedas. There's only bhakti and Shri Krishna's kindness. Bolo Krishna Kanhaiya Lal Ki Jai. Shrimat Sadguru Sarkar Ki Jai. We'll be having one more hour of kirtan tonight as a part of our Janmashtmi weekend intensive. We're doing kirtan up until 10 p.m. So let us continue with some more chanting.
मैया मोही दे दे माखन रोटी, दे दे माखन रोटी, मैया मोही दे दे माखन रोटी, दे दे माखन रोटी, मैया मोही दे दे माखन रोटी, दे दे माखन रोटी, मैया मोही दे दे माखन रोटी, दे दे माखन रोटी, मैया मोही दे दे माखन रोटी, अरे मैया मोही दे दे माखन रोटी, मैया मोही दे दे माखन रोटी, अरे मैया मोही दे दे माखन रोटी, मैया मोही दे दे माखन रोटी, दे दे माखन रोटी, मैया मोही दे दे माखन रोटी, दे दे माखन रोटी, मैया मोही दे दे माखन रोटी, पग पटकत झगरत झक झोरत, पग पटकत झगरत झक झोरत, पग पटकत झगरत झक झोरत, पग पटकत झगरत झक झोर, 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 हो पग पटकत झगरत झक झोरत, पग पटकत झगरत झक झोरत, कर गही अशुमति चोटी, मैया मोही दे दे माखन रोटी, कर गही अशुमति चोटी, मैया मोही दे दे माखन रोटी, वो कर गही अशुमति चोटी, मैया मोही दे दे माखन रोटी, कर गही अशुमति चोटी, मैया मोही दे दे माखन रोटी, अरे मैया मोही दे दे माखन रोटी, 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 दे दे माखन रोटी, मैया मोही दे दे माखन रोटी, दे दे माखन रोटी, मैया मोही दे दे माखन रोटी, ओ दे 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 माखन रोटी, मैया मोही दे दे माखन रोटी, दे दे माखन रोटी, मैया मोही दे दे माखन रोटी, आ करत मथनिया पकरत, करत मथनिया पकरत, करत मथनिया पकरत, करत मथनिया पकरत, मथनिया पकरत, मथनिया पकरत
मथनिया पकरत
आ करत मथनिया पकरत
आ करत मथनिया पकरत
जात धरणी पर लोटी मैया मोही दे दे माखन रोटी
जात धरणी पर लोटी मैया मोही दे दे माखन रोटी
जात धरणी पर लोटी मैया मोही दे दे माखन रोटी
जात धरणी पर लोटी मैया मोही दे दे माखन रोटी
हरी मैया मोही दे दे माखन रोटी
मैया मोही दे दे माखन रोटी
हरी मैया मोही दे दे माखन रोटी
मैया मोही दे दे माखन रोटी
दे दे माखन रोटी मैया मोही दे दे माखन रोटी
दे दे माखन रोटी मैया मोही दे दे माखन रोटी
हाँ दे दे माखन रोटी मैया मोही दे दे माखन रोटी
दे दे माखन रोटी मैया मोही दे दे माखन रोटी
ले निज गोद मातु दुलरावती
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 मातु दुलरावती
मातु दुलरावती
मातु दुलरावती
मातु दुलरावती
ले निज गोद मातु दुलरावती
ले निज गोद मातु दुलरावती
कहती बात यह खोटी मैया मोही दे दे माखन रोटी
कहती बात यह खोटी मैया मोही दे दे माखन रोटी
हाँ कहती बात यह खोटी मैया मोही दे दे माखन रोटी
कहती बात यह खोटी मैया मोही दे दे माखन रोटी
जात धरणी पर लोटी मैया मोही दे दे माखन रोटी
जात धरणी पर लोटी मैया मोही दे दे माखन रोटी
हरी मैया मोही दे दे माखन रोटी
मैया मोही दे दे माखन रोटी
हरी मैया मोही दे दे माखन रोटी
मैया मोही दे दे माखन रोटी
दे दे माखन रोटी मैया मोही दे दे माखन रोटी
दे दे
दे माखन रोटी,
दे दे माखन रोटी मैया मोही, दे दे माखन रोटी।
बिनु मुख धोए हो नहीं दई हो,
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 नहीं दई हो,
नहीं दई हो,
नहीं दई हो,
नहीं दई हो।
बिनु मुख धोए हो नहीं दई हो,
बिनु मुख धोए हो नहीं दई हो।
नवनी रोटी मोटी मैया मोही, दे दे माखन रोटी,
नवनी रोटी मोटी मैया मोही, दे दे माखन रोटी।
हाँ नवनी रोटी मोटी मैया मोही, दे दे माखन रोटी,
नवनी रोटी मोटी मैया मोही, दे दे माखन रोटी।
हाँ कहती बात यह खोटी मैया मोही, दे दे माखन रोटी,
कहती बात यह खोटी मैया मोही, दे दे माखन रोटी।
कर गही यशुमती छोटी मैया मोही, दे दे माखन रोटी,
कर गही यशुमती छोटी मैया मोही, दे दे माखन रोटी।
हरि मैया मोही, दे दे माखन रोटी,
मैया मोही, दे दे माखन रोटी।
हाँ मैया मोही, दे दे माखन रोटी,
मैया मोही, दे दे माखन रोटी।
दे दे माखन रोटी मैया मोही, दे दे माखन रोटी,
दे दे माखन रोटी मैया मोही, दे दे माखन रोटी।
दे दे माखन रोटी मैया मोही, दे दे माखन रोटी,
दे दे माखन रोटी मैया मोही, दे दे माखन रोटी।
बिनु मुख धोए हो नहीं दई हो,
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 बिनु मुख धोए, बिनु मुख धोए हो नहीं दई हो,
बिनु मुख धोए हो नहीं दई हो।
नवनी रोटी मोटी मैया मोही, दे दे माखन रोटी,
नवनी रोटी मोटी मैया मोही, दे दे माखन रोटी।
नवनी रोटी मोटी मैया मोही, दे दे माखन रोटी,
नवनी रोटी
रोटी
मैया मोही दे दे माखन रोटी
हरी मैया मोही दे दे माखन रोटी
मैया मोही दे दे माखन रोटी
ओ दे दे माखन रोटी मैया मोही दे दे माखन रोटी
दे दे माखन रोटी मैया मोही दे दे माखन रोटी
दे दे माखन रोटी मैया मोही दे दे माखन रोटी
दे दे माखन रोटी मैया मोही दे दे माखन रोटी
खाय कृपालु धोई हो मुख कह
आय कृपालु धोई हो मुख कहा
खाय कृपालु धोई हो मुख कह
आय कृपालु धोई हो मुख कहो
धोई हो मुख कह
धोई हो मुख कहो
धोई हो मुख कह
धोई हो मुख कहा
खाय कृपालु धोई हो मुख कह
आय कृपालु धोई हो मुख कहा
हरि पीतांबर रोटी मैया मोही दे दे माखन रोटी
हरि पीतांबर रोटी मैया मोही दे दे माखन रोटी
ओ हरि पीतांबर रोटी मैया मोही दे दे माखन रोटी
हरि पीतांबर रोटी मैया मोही दे दे माखन रोटी
हाँ नवनी रोटी मोटी मैया मोही दे दे माखन रोटी
नवनी रोटी मोटी मैया मोही दे दे माखन रोटी
जात धरणी पर लोटी मैया मोही दे दे माखन रोटी
जात धरणी पर लोटी मैया मोही दे दे माखन रोटी
अरे मैया मोही दे दे माखन रोटी
मैया मोही दे दे माखन रोटी
अरे मैया मोही दे दे माखन रोटी
मैया मोही दे दे माखन रोटी
हाँ दे दे माखन रोटी मैया मोही दे दे माखन रोटी
दे दे माखन रोटी मैया मोही दे दे माखन रोटी
हाँ दे दे माखन रोटी मैया मोही दे दे माखन रोटी
दे दे माखन रोटी मैया मोही दे दे माखन रोटी
पग पटकत झगरत झक झोरत
पग पकरत झगरत झग झोरत
पग पटकत झगरत झक झोरत
पग पकरत झगरत झग झोरत
कर गही यशुमती चोटी मैया मोही दे दे माखन रोटी
कर गही यशुमती चोटी मैया मोही दे दे माखन रोटी।
हाँ कर गही यशुमती चोटी मैया मोही दे दे माखन रोटी।
कर गही यशुमती चोटी मैया मोही दे दे माखन रोटी।
हाँ दे दे माखन रोटी मैया मोही दे दे माखन रोटी।
दे दे माखन रोटी मैया मोही दे दे माखन रोटी।
आ करत मथनिया पकरत।
करत मथनिया पकरत।
करत मथनिया पकरत।
करत मथनिया पकरत।
जात धरणी पर लोटी मैया मोही दे दे माखन रोटी।
जात धरणी पर लोटी मैया मोही दे दे माखन रोटी।
जात धरणी पर लोटी मैया मोही दे दे माखन रोटी।
जात धरणी पर लोटी मैया मोही दे दे माखन रोटी।
अरे मैया मोही दे दे माखन रोटी।
मैया मोही दे दे माखन रोटी।
अरे मैया मोही दे दे माखन रोटी।
मैया मोही दे दे माखन रोटी।
हाँ दे दे माखन रोटी मैया मोही दे दे माखन रोटी।
दे दे माखन रोटी मैया मोही दे दे माखन रोटी।
ले निज गोद मातु दुलरावती।
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 कहती बात यह खोटी मैया मोही दे दे माखन रोटी।
कहती बात यह खोटी मैया मोही दे दे माखन रोटी।
हाँ कहती बात यह खोटी मैया मोही दे दे माखन रोटी।
कहती बात यह खोटी मैया मोही दे दे माखन रोटी।
हाँ कर गही यशुमती चोटी मैया मोही दे दे माखन रोटी।
कर गही यशुमती चोटी मैया मोही दे दे माखन रोटी।
हाँ दे दे माखन रोटी मैया मोही दे दे माखन रोटी।
दे दे माखन रोटी मैया मोही दे दे माखन रोटी।
खाए कृपालु धोई हो मुख कह।
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 हरि पीतांबर ओटी मैया मोही दे दे माखन रोटी।
हरि पीतांबर ओटी मैया मोही दे दे माखन रोटी।
ओ हरि पीतांबर ओटी मैया मोही दे दे माखन रोटी।
हरि पीतांबर ओटी मैया मोही दे दे माखन रोटी।
कहती बात यह खोटी, मैया मोही दे दे माखन रोटी।
कहती बात यह खोटी, मैया मोही दे दे माखन रोटी।
जात धरणी पर लोटी, मैया मोही दे दे माखन रोटी।
जात धरणी पर लोटी, मैया मोही दे दे माखन रोटी।
अरे मैया मोही दे दे माखन रोटी।
मैया मोही दे दे माखन रोटी।
अरे मैया मोही दे दे माखन रोटी।
अरे मैया मोही दे दे माखन रोटी।
दे माखन रोटी, मैया मोही 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 दे माखन रोटी।
माधुरी, प्रेम रस मदिरा, श्री कृष्ण बाल लीला माधुरी, पद नंबर 33. खेलत बाल गोपाल, हा गोपाल, खेलत बाल गोपाल लली संग,
खेलत बाल गोपाल, हा गोपाल, खेलत बाल गोपाल लली संग,
खेलत बाल गोपाल, हा गोपाल, खेलत बाल गोपाल लली संग,
खेलत बाल गोपाल, हा गोपाल, खेलत बाल गोपाल लली संग,
खेलत बाल गोपाल, हा गोपाल, खेलत बाल गोपाल लली संग,
खेलत बाल गोपाल, हा गोपाल, खेलत बाल गोपाल लली संग,
खेलन के पूरब पूरब नट खटने,
खेलन के 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 पूरब नट खटने,
चली अटपटी चाल हा चाल, खेलत बाल गोपाल लली संग,
चली अटपटी चाल हा चाल, खेलत बाल गोपाल लली संग,
चली अटपटी चाल हा चाल, खेलत बाल गोपाल लली संग,
चली अटपटी चाल हा चाल, खेलत बाल गोपाल लली संग,
खेलत बाल गोपाल हा गोपाल, खेलत बाल गोपाल लली संग,
खेलत बाल गोपाल हा गोपाल, खेलत बाल गोपाल लली संग,
कहियो लाल जो खेलहि हारे,
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 दाऊं दे तत्काल तत्काल, खेलत बाल गोपाल लली संग,
दाऊं दे तत्काल तत्काल, खेलत बाल गोपाल लली संग,
दाऊं दे तत्काल तत्काल, खेलत बाल गोपाल लली संग,
दाऊं दे तत्काल तत्काल, खेलत बाल गोपाल लली संग,
खेलत बाल गोपाल हा गोपाल, खेलत बाल गोपाल लली संग,
खेलत बाल गोपाल हा गोपाल, खेलत बाल गोपाल लली संग,
तुम्हारो तो ब्याहु करहु मोही,
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 तुम्हारो तो ब्याहु करहु मोही,
तुम्हारो तो ब्याहु करहु मोही,
जो हाँ तो ही बाल तो ही बाल, खेलत बाल गोपाल लली संग,
जो तो ही बाल लली संग।
जो हाँ तो ही बाल, तो ही बाल, खेलत बाल गोपाल लली संग।
जो हो तो ही बाल, तो ही बाल, खेलत बाल गोपाल लली संग।
खेलत बाल गोपाल, हाँ गोपाल, खेलत बाल गोपाल लली संग।
खेलत बाल गोपाल, हाँ गोपाल, खेलत बाल गोपाल लली संग।
खेलत बाल गोपाल, हाँ गोपाल, खेलत बाल गोपाल लली संग।
खेलत बाल गोपाल, हाँ गोपाल, खेलत बाल गोपाल लली संग।
जानी सकी नहीं भानु दुलारी,
जानी सकी नहीं भानु दुलारी।
जानी सकी नहीं भानु दुलारी।
जानी सकी नहीं भानु दुलारी।
भानु दुलारी,
भानु दुलारी,
भानु दुलारी,
भानु दुलारी।
जानी सकी नहीं भानु दुलारी।
जानी सकी नहीं भानु दुलारी।
ऊट चाल नंदलाल, नंदलाल, खेलत बाल गोपाल लली संग।
ऊट चाल नंदलाल, नंदलाल, खेलत बाल गोपाल लली संग।
ऊट चाल नंदलाल, नंदलाल, खेलत बाल गोपाल लली संग।
ऊट चाल नंदलाल, नंदलाल, खेलत बाल गोपाल लली संग।
खेलत बाल गोपाल, हाँ गोपाल, खेलत बाल गोपाल लली संग।
खेलत बाल गोपाल, हाँ गोपाल, खेलत बाल गोपाल लली संग।
कह कृपालु मन ही मन धनी धनी।
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 मायापति को जाल, हाँ जाल, खेलत बाल गोपाल लली संग।
मायापति को जाल, हाँ जाल, खेलत बाल गोपाल लली संग।
मायापति को जाल, हाँ जाल, खेलत बाल गोपाल लली संग।
मायापति को जाल, हाँ जाल, खेलत बाल गोपाल लली संग। संग।
मायापति को जाल हा जाल, खेलत बाल गोपाल लली संग।
मायापति को जाल हा जाल, खेलत बाल गोपाल लली संग।
कूट चाल नंदलाल नंदलाल, खेलत बाल गोपाल लली संग।
कूट चाल नंदलाल नंदलाल, खेलत बाल गोपाल लली संग।
चली अटपटी चाल हा चाल, खेलत बाल गोपाल लली संग।
चली अटपटी चाल हा चाल, खेलत बाल गोपाल लली संग।
चली अटपटी चाल हा चाल, खेलत बाल गोपाल लली संग।
चली अटपटी चाल हा चाल, खेलत बाल गोपाल लली संग।
खेलत बाल गोपाल हा गोपाल, खेलत बाल गोपाल लली संग।
खेलत बाल गोपाल हा गोपाल, खेलत बाल गोपाल लली संग।
खेलत बाल गोपाल हा गोपाल, खेलत बाल गोपाल लली संग।
खेलत बाल गोपाल हा गोपाल, खेलत बाल गोपाल लली संग।
खेलत बाल गोपाल हा गोपाल, खेलत बाल गोपाल लली संग।
खेलत बाल गोपाल हा गोपाल, खेलत बाल गोपाल लली संग।
राम भजो
वृंदावन चंदा भजो।
राधे गोविंदा भजो।
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 वृंदावन चंदा भजो।
राधे गोविंदा भजो
वृंदावन चंदा भजो
राधे गोविंदा भजो
वृंदावन चंदा भजो
राधे गोविंदा भजो
वृंदावन चंदा भजो
बाल मुकुंदा भजो यशोदा के नंदा
भजो
बाल मुकुंदा भजो
यशोदा के नंदा भजो
बाल मुकुंदा भजो
यशोदा के नंदा भजो
बाल मुकुंदा भजो
यशोदा के नंदा भजो
बाल मुकुंदा भजो
यशोदा के नंदा भजो
बाल मुकुंदा भजो
यशोदा के नंदा भजो
बाल मुकुंदा भजो
यशोदा के नंदा भजो
बाल मुकुंदा भजो
यशोदा के नंदा भजो
बाल मुकुंदा भजो
यशोदा के नंदा भजो
राधे गोविंदा भजो
वृंदावन चंदा 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 भजो
राधे गोविंदा भजो
वृंदावन
चंदा भजो
राधे गोविंदा भजो
वृंदावन चंदा भजो
राधे गोविंदा भजो
वृंदावन चंदा भजो
राधे गोविंदा भजो
वृंदावन चंदा भजो
राधे गोविंदा भजो
वृंदावन चंदा भजो
बाल मुकुंदा भजो
यशोदा के नंदा 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 भजो
राधे गोविंदा भजो
वृंदावन चंदा भजो
बाल मुकुंदा भजो
यशोदा के नंदा भजो
राधे गोविंदा भजो
वृंदावन चंदा 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 भजो
राधे गोविंदा भजो
वृंदावन
चंदा भजो
राधे गोविंदा भजो
वृंदावन चंदा भजो
राधे गोविंदा भजो
वृंदावन चंदा भजो
राधे गोविंदा भजो
वृंदावन चंदा भजो
राधे गोविंदा भजो
वृंदावन चंदा भजो
राधे गोविंदा भजो
वृंदावन चंदा भजो
राधे गोविंदा भजो
वृंदावन चंदा भजो
राधे गोविंदा भजो
वृंदावन चंदा भजो
राधे गोविंदा भजो
वृंदावन चंदा भजो
बाल मुकुंदा भजो
यशोदा के नंदा भजो
बाल मुकुंदा भजो
यशोदा के नंदा भजो
राधे गोविंदा भजो
वृंदावन चंदा 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 भजो।
बाल गोपाल की
जय।
एक दिन के लाला की
जय।
श्रीमत सद्गुरु सरकार की जय जय श्री राधे जय जय श्री राधे जय जय श्री राधे।
Radhe Radhe. Tomorrow morning we'll have Aarti at 6:30 a.m.